Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honors, and glories to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Mahakwadash. I want to give the honors to the apostles and the elders, great male son who taught us the 100% truth according to the spirits to be Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace and blessing to the hopeful elect out there, portion his word through the four corners of the earth into sincerity. And peace and blessing to you hopeful believers out there, which are also part of the elect. Here I say Shalom. And once again, I want to say, call hello, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Mahakwadash, for giving her Mahakwadash, the Holy Spirit, to do the lesson on today. Lord willing, to feed you, lamb and sheep of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. So we got a video, the parents for the Yahweh, Bahashem, Shai, as a lot of brothers kind of touched upon real quick, which I wanted to get to because, you know, Jake, all that game plan gonna be done when judgment come, man. All that game plan, that childish ass shit Jake want to do, that shit gonna be done when judgment come. You see, when the Lord start to bring judgment, a nigga ain't gonna be able to crack jokes when his ribs poking out his ass. You see, a nigga not gonna be able to crack jokes, speak evil, scoff when it's a famine, when it's 200 million thermonuclear missiles coming upon the earth. You gotta think about it, man. During the time of Noah, you think they was talking shit during the time of Noah? When the flood came? You think they was talking to shit during the time of Noah when the flood had came? Nah. Because they wasn't shit to talk no more. They couldn't speak. They couldn't talk shit no more. Because their ass was getting judged. You see? Their ass was getting judged. Let me pull this real quick. Real quick, man. Because, you know, the reason to spark the video, which a lot of people have been doing a video on it, is you just had recently this nigga Drewski, this comedian, he's making a joke about, you know, the Israelites. Now you could tell specifically, you know, he's imitating the IUIC. Well, it looks like he got purple on, but he's making fun of the street teaching. He's making fun of the street teaching. He's making fun of the doctrine, you know, how the Lord likes to push forth his doctrine throughout the four corners of the earth, which is by sending men out on the highways and byways, you see, and cracking jokes, all types of things, right? But the one that's going to get the last laugh is the Lord and his elect. You niggas are not getting the last laugh. So this is Sirach, also known as Ecclesiastes chapter 28, verse 18. Many have fallen by the edge of the sword, but not so many have fallen by the tongue. Why? Because your tongue, it condemns you. You see? Your tongue, it condemns you, and it's going to condemn a lot of you niggas. You know, let me get this Ecclesiastes right quick. I want to get this real quick, man. Ecclesiastes 8. Oh, shit. It's like it. Right there you go. Ecclesiastes 8. And I'm going to start at 11. This is because sentence against the evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men are fully set in them to do evil. Though a sinner do evil 100 times, and the days be prolonged, yet surely I know that it should be well with him that fear the Lord, which fear before him. But it shall not be well with the wicked, neither shall he prolong his days, which are as a shadow, because he fears not before Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You see? The wicked, which don't fear Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. The latter end for the wicked, and that's not just talking about the wicked, Esau, Edom, the so-called white men, but it's talking about you niggas too. You niggas are in line with the wicked. You see? You scoffers, you naysayers, you shit talkers. Niggas talking shit, and the Lord gonna make you niggas eat shit. You see? But it said it wouldn't be well with them at the end. In other words, the Lord's saying that he gonna get the last laugh. You see? He gonna get the last laugh. It ain't gonna be you niggas. It ain't gonna be nobody else but Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, and his elect. Nothing goes... As a matter of fact, let me put it. This is 2 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach. So at the end of the day, everybody got to answer to Yahweh Shai's judgment. Everybody because that was given over to him by the Father. You see? For we must all appear before the judgment seat of the Lord Yahushua Mashiach, that everyone may receive the things done in his body, according to that he have done, whether it be good or bad. So at the end of the day, you got to answer to Yahushua, baby. At the end of the day, you got to answer to the Lamb. You got to answer to the Father and the Lamb at the end of the day. You see? And that's what's going to get you niggas, man. That's why when you read 2 Corinthians 13, it speaks about when Yahushua pulled up, how the people, they wanted to wave a white flag. You see? It says, why there's fight. Because the glory that Yahushua is going to pull up in, the Lord Yahweh, he didn't have the title Al-Shaddai for no reason. Great demon-like power. You know? Power, demon, you know? He didn't have that for no reason. As a matter of fact, let me get this real quick. Right? Because the Lord, him and his son is known as the King of Terrors. This is Job chapter 18, verse 14. It says, his confidence shall be rooted out of his tabernacle and shall bring him to the King of Terrors. And this is talking about Esau. And that's going to be the same thing for you niggas, because y'all are joined with Esau. Y'all confidence, y'all pride. That's gonna bring y'all to the King of Terrors. Y'all gonna meet your maker. Literally, you're gonna meet your maker. And you see, the Lord is known as the King of Terrors, and his son is too. If I could say, by the terror of the Lord, we persuade many. I wonder what does that word terror mean? Let me get that in Job 18. I wonder what that word terror means. Job 18. Right, Job 18:14. See what that word terror means. Let's see what it goes into. Right. So the word for terror, let me see if I get the root. The root word for the word terror is balak. Bala. Yes, bala, right? And it says to trouble. Right, let me see let's see if we get some more. Trouble them in a building. Trouble. Be weak in intellect. Salakia. Oof. You got another root too. Ooh, this is a good one. This is ba. This is ba-la. No, ba-la, right? It says to disturb. To dismay, to terrify. Disturb, be anxious, be afraid, be hurried, be nervous. You see? It says be affrighted. Let's see what it say in the Chaldee lexicon. To be terrified, struck with fear. You see? So let's get a Google definition of that word terror. Right? Let's get a Google definition of the word terror. It says terror can refer to the intense emotion of extreme fear or the use of a violence to intimidate. So the Lord is going to cause, since you niggas don't want to fear the Lord now, right? The Lord's going to cause that terror to come upon you, and he's going to give you an intense, extreme emotion of fear. You see, this is who y'all making fun of. This is who you speaking jokes against. You know, this is what's going on. Because when you speak evil and you try to crack jokes of the Israelites, you're essentially making fun of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. Because this is of his doing. This is his order. Now, we're not saying every Israelite camp you make fun of, you know, because you know that some of them Israelite camps are niggas, but the men of the Lord, they come under the banner of Israelite. You see? So in cahoots, you're talking about them too, because they're not the only. GMS is really the only camp that's really pushing the street teaching heavily, because a lot of the other camps will teach. They will teach out of season. They don't teach out of season, but nevertheless, you're making fun of the GMS. You see? You're making fun of their teachers, the doctrine that the Lord had pushed forth through their teachers. The street ministry came from Abba Bivens, which is Elijah the prophet. What happened when Elisha was being made fun of, being called bald head? It didn't go too well for those children. So how much more you niggas? Once again, making fun of his prophets, his mighty men. It ain't gonna go too well for you. After reading in Job 18, you're gonna meet the king of terrors. The Lord will put an extreme, intense emotion of fear on you to where a lot of you niggas gonna die. Right? And that's what's gonna happen because we just read that 2 Corinthians 5 and 10. For we must all appear before the judgment seat of Hamashiach Yahushua, that everyone may receive the things done in his body according to that he had done, whether it be good or bad. That's why it's gonna be so amazing when the Lord jack you niggas up. All that shit talking and all that, man. Everybody got a fucking mic and want to say what's on their mind. That's why a lot of you niggas gonna die. That's why the Lord gonna line a lot of you niggas up. You gonna be dead. This is Galatians chapter 6 verse 7. Be not deceived. The Lord is not mocked. For whatsoever man soweth, that he shall also reap. Because you gotta remember that the Lord, you're not getting over on the Lord. You're cracking these jokes. You're not getting nowhere with that. As a matter of fact, Scripture's going to how the Lord doesn't mind waiting to judge you. The Lord don't mind waiting. He ain't bound by time. He's not bound by those miscellaneous things, man. He's not bound by those things. He's the power. And therefore, he gonna judge you niggas and do. See, that's what I'm saying. You ain't gonna be able to talk shit. What was all that shit talking when Crown Vic popped up, which the Lord caused that to happen by him? He was using Esau. What was the shit talking when the Crown Vic popped up? Niggas didn't have shit to say. Couldn't go outside when they wanted to. Couldn't be out as late. And we coming into something worse. Nigga ain't gonna be no food for you to eat. It's gonna be food, but ain't for your ass to eat. We'll see how much shit talking and how many jokes and how many skits you niggas can make when the Lord bring judgment. This is 2 Peter chapter 2 verse 12. But these as natural brute beasts, they're just lawless beasts, made to be taken and destroyed. Right? You niggas are y'all were here, 2nd Ezra 9:22. Let the multitude perish that was born in vain. You niggas are set here and accursed. You are allotted to be destroyed by Yahweh Bashmamashai. You see? Keep going. It says, speak evil of things that they do not understand and shall utterly perish in their own corruption. You don't even know what you're speaking against. But that's the stumbling block that the Lord's brought upon a lot of people. Because that was the same stumbling block the nation of Israel had, in particular men had during the time of Moses. Speaking evil of Moses. Okay. What happened to the sons of Korah? What happened unto Miriam? Right? This is Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they should give account thereof in the day of judgment. So when the day of the Lord comes, when judgment comes, right? And that could really, if the Lord kill, that could be the day of the Lord for you. But when the Lord come, he ain't gonna ask you niggas, but it's gonna be known the spirit he coming in. What was with all that shit you was talking? It's the same shit with Esau, because you niggas in the same spirit of Esau. That's what's gonna happen when the Lord return. Nigga, what's all that shit you was talking, Esau? You gonna do this, you gonna do that. God's already dead. We just need to it just takes a minute to hide the body. Okay, cool. Same thing with you niggas. And with this nigga particularly that we're getting on, this monkey ass light skinned nigga. This monkey ass light skinned nigga, which, you know, brothers made videos on it already. You got this monkey ass light skinned nigga cracking jokes. You could crack jokes anything else, nigga, but you done stepped out of your lane, nigga. You stepped out of your lane. You started cracking jokes on the wrong people. You started cracking jokes on the wrong one. The man of the Lord. So I'm going to play this clip real quick. I'm probably going to play the Well, I'm gonna have a clip play. I'm just have it play out with no sound. But yeah. So yeah, Lord, this is edifying to the parents for the Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai and future 11 sheets of Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai. I'm going to end it up and say, call Allah Yahweh Bahashem Yahushai Bahashem Rachakodash. I want to give honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone. And to y'all, I'm going to say Shalom.
Black man!
Black man!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right!
That's right! That's right! That's right! That's right! Receive this word, white man.
That's right!
That's right!
That's right! You celebrate Christmas, don't you, brother? Yes, you do. That is a white holiday.
White holiday! Black power! Black is power! Black is power! That's right! That's right! That's right! That's right! Black is power! Black is power!
Oh, man. Brother, can I speak to you, please, man? Lost another one. Do you feel as this is right?
Yeah, this is my girl, bro.
Boys, you need to come join us, bro.
That's right!
You need to come join us.
That's right!
That's right!
We are not equal.
We are.
That's right!
Our ancestors did not live for this.
That's right!
Poison! Poison! Poison!
Poison! You will not stop our brothers or sisters from the Constitution. That's right. That's right.
I'd rather be in the cell than to be in hell. That's right. Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man.
Free man. That's right. John and Lorinda, chapter 16. That's right. A white man will beneath emancipated souls. That's right. That's right.
How can I help you, sir?
I do not need help. I will assist myself. What form of payment for this, please?
Whatever is easy for you.
Is it because my skin is black?
We out here bringing our people back to the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We do not follow rules made by white men. We do not follow rules made by white men. You are not a sister, and you will not proceed to be a sister.
I'm sorry.
That's right!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right!
Bow down!
That's right! That's right! Who is your master? Who is your master?
What y'all doing after that? Is that the party or something? What's your name in Baptist?
Barley.
Bullshit. You thinking hell?
That's Lisa.
That's dope. Black man!
Black man!